G'day guys, welcome back, welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm going to have another go at the bloom in those colours that I did last. Orange, purple, yellow, and I've got a copper. And with the turquoise cell activator, okay? I'll link the previous bloom that I did in this video at the end of the video up the top corner there, so you can watch that if you want to. So doing basically exactly the same thing. I've just changed up a couple of colors. In the other one I had two mica powders and two tube paints, and today I'm just going to use all tube paints. So I've got my little spinner with some sticky double-sided tape on it. I've got another tile. Just get these from Bunnings. I'm just going to put that on the top there. Stick it down. Makes a really good, whoops, makes a good little spinner. Try and make it level. All right. So I'll run through real quick. I did do a video on how to mix mica powders for the pouring medium, so you can check that video out as well. That was just last week, so it wasn't too long ago. The cell activator, which makes your lacing, is 2 parts of the Aussie Floetrol. Today I'm using the turquoise Amsterdam to 1 part turquoise, so 2 to 1. Okay, and then I mixed it up and I just put it in there. These, I'm using all the Jo Sonjas paints. They're relatively, you can hear that, they're a nice thin paint. So I've just mixed them 2 to 1 with my pouring medium. The pouring medium is a combination of untinted wall paint and gloss varnish. I'm not going to go into all that today. I just want to get onto this. I have got other videos from a year ago when I was doing them, when I went into the pouring medium, mixing tube paints in a lot more detail. So you can check those out. But today I just want to get on with the pouring and see how we go, because I'm keen to see if I can get those colours working a bit better. It's not exactly level, but I'm hoping it'll be all right. I'm waiting for my other big spin container thing that I bought from eBay. It's a big round one. It's plastic, so when the paint dries, I can just peel it off. So the pillow paint I'm using it's the British Paints Wall Low Sheen Interior in white. So I'm going to put some of that down first, and I like to use this. I take the lid off and then I put this little plastic pouring thing on. It's nice and easy to pour. So I'm going to put a puddle in the middle, and then I'm going to go off to each corner. Like so. Hopefully that's enough. Now I want to keep it nice and thick in the middle, but I just want to, you can see how old this is. Dust bunnies. Just going to pull that off to the edges. Makes the paint just easier to slide around, but I want to keep the middle nice and thick, because when I blow down onto it, if it's not nice and thick, it's just going to go down to the tile and make a dent. I mean, it's going to make a dent anyway, but I don't want it to make a very big dent. Righto, here we go. Now the orange, I've mixed the yellow and the naphthol red together to make an orange. The purple, I can't actually remember what it is because I made it a year ago. The yellow is just the yellow light, and then I've got some copper, which is burnished copper. Hopefully that will work. Now my little blowy tool, as I've said in all my bloom videos, well, I think it used to be, I got it from Kmart, it used to be a hair curler. It had a curling thing on the end. I snapped it off, put a little medicine cup on, cut the end out. I like that size there. Even when I'm doing my bigger canvases, I still use this because I like the size of wind that can come out of that. And I just put it on high. And I blow down and then to the side, down and to the side, down and to the side, because I want the cell activated to get into those other colors. So down and then across. All right, it just takes practice. It really does. You just have to keep practice. All right, let's get on with this before I my pillow disappears. Now, have a decent amount of colour in the middle, okay? Otherwise, if you don't, when you go to blow it, it's only going to sort of go this far, and you really want to go as far out as possible so that you can get the paint to the edges. Otherwise, you'll have to really stretch everything to get your paint to go over the edges. So if you start off with a good amount, might get a bit more of that, then it's just easier to spread to the edges. Clean the tops off so that you don't get dry bits on the end. All right, and then the yellow. I mixed these paints up a year ago, you know, and they're still fine. Look at them, still good. And I like to drizzle like that, not just do puddles. Then that way I can see that the other colours coming up through. Not sure how this one's going to go, but we'll see. Shall see. I'll put it. No, I'll put a tiny bit. No, I won't. It's all right. All right. Now, cell activator. Not as much. You don't need as much. You just need a little puddle. Otherwise, it's too hard to spread it if you have too much. And you can see if you look closely when you do this, you should get like a hazy edge. Then you know that it's doing its thing. It's going to work. All right. Here we go. I'm going to blow straight down and then out. Okay, it wasn't the best blow. I was concentrating so hard. Now there's a little bit of extra colour there. I'm just going to use my little barbecue fan blower just to go into the middle there. I don't know if it's even going to do anything. They're not very powerful, these little mini blowers. No, it's not going to do anything. Okay, well, we'll just leave it like that. And I need to wait now. These colours are amazing. I need to just wait now until that paint runs back into the centre, because when I've blown like that, it's made a dip in the paint, so I need to just wait until it all comes back. See, I put too much of the cell activator on, so I've got a lot of blue in there, but it may be all right. You could get a straw if you wanted to. I like to use the little bendy ones. You could use that to sort of blow in an area. But I don't want to disrupt my other lacing. So I'm just going to blow really very gently. But look, like I said, I don't mind the extra bit of colour in the middle. I think it just makes the whole thing pop when you have that extra colour in the centre. But I have got a few little cells there pop up, like you can see. But yeah, it probably wasn't my best with this. And you only get one chance, you know, and you think, oh my God, I didn't do that very well. And then you have to go through the whole process again just to do another blow. But that's why it's good to start on little ones. And if it doesn't work, if you're not happy with it, you can just scrape that paint off because it's on a tile, and you can go again. And you're not wasting a lot of paint. If you're still practicing, you know, you're still learning, you're not wasting a lot of paint. So, all right, let's spin this baby out, eh? See what it's going to do. Now you can see that it's already pretty much to the edge there, and I've only given it one little spin. Don't stop it, because it'll kind of jerk, and then your lacing or cells may be out of shape. Go the other way. I think I'm pretty much covered there, over the edges with two little spins. So that's the good thing about putting a little bit of extra paint on your surface. I don't like that center at all. Don't like it. I put too much cell activator on. I'm going to scrape that, and I'm going to go again because I don't have any lacing in the center. I've got like blocks of cells, but I don't have any lacing, so don't like it. Gonna get rid of it, and we'll go again. See if I can improve on that. I've got some really pretty cells here, but yeah, I just put too much cell activator on, so I had to blow extra, and yeah, that's why it didn't work. So let's just get rid of this. You can leave a little bit of the white on the bottom, won't matter, but I probably will get rid of most of it. And start again. Alrighty. Okay, let's do this again. It doesn't always work, you guys, but practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. All right, there we go. Some more puddle. You still with me? Yep. Okay, let's just pull that out to the edges again. It's a bit trickier this time because I've got, actually I probably don't need to really, because I've already got a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've got paint on the surface already, but I will. Just like to have a nice thick covering over, well, some covering over the edges. Okay. Okay. Sometimes he stops working because he gets a bit hot, I think because of this on top. Sometimes he stops working. All right, here we go again with the orange first. It's not coming out very easily. I must have a little blockage somewhere. Oh, there we go. And then some purple. And then the yellow. And I'll try not to put too much cell activator on this time. Oh, excuse you. And then the copper. Like so. All right, cell activator. Are we ready? Not as much this time. Just a little puddle, because it's going to spread, you know. It's going to spread. That's the whole idea of it, is to spread it. So don't use too much. All right, here we go again. Oh, I've got a weird blobby thing there, you guys. There's a weird blobby thing there. Oh, never mind. There's always something, isn't there? It's a better blow this time. I didn't use as much of the cell activator. No, he's not doing anything. All right, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm just going to give it a minute. Really don't like that blobby thing, but what can you do? You know, if everything else, you love everything else, and you've got this one tiny little thing that you don't like, well, you know, just, I guess, live with it. Otherwise, you could try and change it, put something on it, stick your finger in it, whatever, and then you might ruin the whole thing. So just let it be. Now, we're just going to wait for a minute for that paint to come back in, because when I've blown it like that, it's made that dent, like I said last time. So just wait for the paint to sort of come in a little bit more, the pillow to get underneath those colours. It wants to spin already. It says, let's go, let's go. So it wants to spin. Now, when you're using, like I said, I showed you how to use or to mix up the pouring medium for the mica powders. If you're using these tube paints, you use, if you're in Australia, you use British Paints Extra Bright Base. Okay, it's untinted. You don't use a white. But if you're using the pigment powders, then you don't use the British Paints. You use the Taubmans. But yeah, I did do a video just the other week, on how to mix them. So check that out. All right, I think it's back enough. Let's have another try at this, okay? Spin. Spin your little heart out. Orange does take over, doesn't it? I'll go back the other way. I like to go one way and then the opposite way. I think it's kind of straightens out my cells. If I go one way, all the cells go one way, and then I straighten them out by going the other way. All right, that seems to be looking really pretty. I do want to just cover this corner here though. See how it's better than the previous ones? The lacing is much better. Just want to cover this white corner, so we'll just go one more time, just a little spin. And that should cover the corner. So because I covered the whole tile in paint, that last little corner just kind of slides off really easily. Oh, there's a tiny bit left. Let's do one more. I didn't spin it very hard. I didn't want too much of it to go off. But like I said, don't stop the tile, all right? Just let it stop on its own. Otherwise, if you stop it, it'll jerk like that and it'll disrupt your nice lacing. Instead of being nice shaped, it'll kind of go wonky and crooked. There we go. All right, again, not my best blow, I don't think. I've got like lots of blooms, like here, petals on this side without lacing on it. For me, I love lacing everywhere. So it's not my best. But yeah, like I said, I haven't done it for so long. It's better than the previous one. Now, we need a stick. We need to just clean the edges underneath, get those drips off. What do you think, you guys? It's pretty, hey? It is pretty. Like, I love doing blooms. I thought I was all bloomed out after doing them a year ago. And then I thought, oh, I'll have another go, because I wanted to try the pigments. I think for me, I like a combination of pigments and tube paints, just because they're different densities, different thicknesses. You get the shimmer from the mica powders, but you get that really bright color from the tube paints. So I like using a combination of them. I wish I could show you my other one now, but it's down there drying. All right, I'm going to get you down for a close-up. Get my gloves off. That orange really took over. Less orange next time, I think. Wouldn't mind doing it again, but it's probably never going to be exactly the way I want it. All right, let me turn my ring light off. I'll put you on autofocus. Now the other one that I did just before, come with me, it's just down here drying. That's it there. That was with, it's got 2 mica powder in it. I don't know that you can really see the shimmer, it's just a reflection. I've just got it sitting there drying in front of the window. So come back over here, look at this one. So this one has got all the tube paints. I don't know if it makes any difference to you, whether you can see a difference. See, I like this half better. I like how I've got lacing over this side. I don't like it so much when I have that look there without any lacing. I don't like that. That's just me. I like this side here. And orange and turquoise are just amazing together. A little bit of yellow poking through there. But yeah, it's all about the blow. It's all about the blow, to, you know, get it to go where you want it to go. And I didn't get any sort of over that side. Or maybe I blew too hard and I broke up all the lacing. That's why I don't have any there, but it's just practice. I have to do it again, don't I? Keep practicing. I will. I'll keep practicing. All right, so there's another one. Hope you like that. Hope you learned something from the video. Get your tube paints out. Get your Aussie Floetrol out. Go back and watch some of my older videos on blooms, because I go through all the recipes and things like that. All right, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you real soon. I'll do some more blooms. I've got lots of paints mixed up, so you'll be seeing more blooms. Give me some colour inspirations. I normally go and just look at Google colour palettes to get colour sort of inspirations and what matches, what goes with what. But yeah, I thought I'd try this aqua cell activator, because I'll usually just stick to black and white. Oh, I did buy some black pillow paint the other day, so I'm going to try that soon too. All right, gotta go. Got a resin pour to do. Thanks for watching, you guys. Love you all. Take care. Bye for now.